showed me the way, spiritually, physically, and mentally. There's a blessing flowing my way, I shall not fear. Tell Satan go away, evil go away, Babylon go away, funny man go away, wicked man go away, Obia man go away, hypocrites go away, parasite go away, Varoi go away, Rima go away, Vavengi go away, Bemakuwa go away, Vanonya go away, Vanotora go away, Vanotuka go away, Vanotiseka go away. Na 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 na.
Yo, what's good YouTube? Nasanda Zokaga, and one of the finest former secular musician in Zimbabwe. This guy by the name DhadzaD. You all know him. When it comes to performing on stage, no one could be compared to him because of the energy. This guy, he gave his life to Christ. And we now see him achieve one of the biggest prophets in Zimbabwe, which is Prophet Eubert. Yeah. So, out of curiosity or not, how come? So ndiane video randatanga kuplaya guy and he's performing in the church, and he's singing gospel there. He's singing gospel and nasi an interview na Zigo. How come? Well, what is going on? Tell us more about what is happening. So don't ingrigini video and play. So if it is the first time tuning into my channel, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you won't miss anything that I post on daily basis. When you like the video, thumbs up. When you have an opinion, drop in the comment section. Then we see and what you think about what I'm posting. Okay, without wasting much of the time, let us watch the interview from Zigo and DhadzaD.
You said you're a Christian. Recently, ndo batanga kuona uchitange mukristo Dhadza.
Because I wasn't following.
Ndikufollowa.
Indakakurira salvation nami kaJamani. Kuondera poniso.
But the image that you portray, they marasta.
What image?
From music, dressing.
Imi maingo ndona ndichiperform aka. Ndiye Dhadza unoziya. That's an artist ka. You don't know my personal life.
In other way around, he's trying to say kuti kuimba gospel uso kunamataka. Unogona kutoimba gospel. Even devil himself was a worshipper. And he can still sing gospel today. But who is he worshipping? Saka, this is what he's trying to say according to my understanding. Alright, let us hear more. Because the former image that you're portraying before, showing good no, we don't have to show good nastri kuchechi nasozodaisa. Alright, let us hear more. What is he trying to say?
Outspoken.
Makundona kuchechi ndiri pane zodzo. Saka pakutooneka. Pakutooneka kuti kozvikasashambisa anenge asiri mwari kazi.
Yes.
Zvinofanira kutoshambiswa kuti zvitaurike sematauriro atrugida. But inini, I grew up in a Christian family. My mom wanga vari kuSalvation Army. Ndo kwandakakurira ndakatoumbe as a junior soldier. Ndakaenda Boys Brigade nana Gaspy warrior kwa Eubert Manyeruke. Ndo cheche ndakakurira inini. Salvation Army ndichitonamata Rastafari. Ndakakurira mu Christian family.
Almost Zimbabweans ese. With an exception of a few minority religion, let's say, not they are not important or but kuti vanenge vari vashoma.
Yes.
Saka machanzo uri kakanda dombo unotema munhu akakurira mu Christian family. Whether mune chidhakwa kana mune imhondi.
Ndizvozvo.
Asi kuti conversion yemweya wako kuti tichiti ezvinozvidhadza, it's coming from his heart. Did it happen recently or?
No, ini ndakakura ndichinamata, ndakakura sezvo ndakakura muchiKristu Zigo. Asi kunamata kune malevels yamwari yangu. Handidumba kunyebera. I'm in my 40s now. Meaning kuti ndaona zvakati one day. Ndakatomboenda kuchechi ndikambosiya. So kuzotanga kuenda kuchechi izvezvi. Handina time ndatanga kuenda kuchechi. I think ndakatanga kuenda kuchechi muna October. My relationship with God was broken. Relationship yangu na Mwari yadakwa personally.
So hapa Dhadza utaura kuti anzi my personal relationship yangu was broken, meaning kuti anga backslider and he have to be reunion with God again. That's why he's now public. In fact, he's now in public in terms of the religion. But all this while was doing his stuff, no one was following what he was doing. But now he went to one of the biggest churches and mnongoziva kuti team remedia ndoparoda ipapo tanga kuportray kuti tinaye pana, so that vanga vasingaone kana all these days vanotanga kuona through even my followers ake anotanga kutoterawo kuti hakuna Dhadza wedu. Alright, let us hear more.
Why Dhadza singaide?
No, I feel like inini handisina connection naMwari inini, because inasi kufamba bho.
Mungo broker.
No, not being broke. Just unozoti as a human being, as a normal human being,
you could feel.
I could feel it in a relationship naMwari. When you kneel down, when you just pray, I need to go na madashangu, but faith yang cheche kuto believe what is and do na madashangu kana kutosvika papoint kuti asatombori kweri Mwari wacho. Because unozoti kukura kwaanoita ndiko anotanga kusangana nezvimwe zvinhu zvokuti munhu angachitaura kuti Mwari haatombo exista, hakuna chinonzi Mwari, hakuna. Ndandakulodwa badness yakawandisa ndichiconfusika rasa zvokuti inini ndakasvika papoint yekuti inini I need to restore my faith naMwari. Faith iyona ndisina. My relationship with God was just broken. And ndaimbotira kumenda kumachechi, mandaona ndikapinda muchechi ndotanga kutoparidzwa paipai, handizotanga iri coincidence here kana ndendaonekwa here topinda muchechi totanga kutonzwa nyaya dzokutaura dzakanyatsonangana neni nyaya idzi kuti apa ndiri kutaurwapo. Zvazviri boxside kwangu kuti manje kana ndakuti ndoenda kuchechi ndoparidzwa ndiri nini wangotaura nini, ndikaenda futi kune imwe chechi semoda ndongononzwara, saka ndakatombosvika panguva yekuti haini kuenda kuchechi hazvichaita, ndakaenda kumapostori.
Yeah, it seems like he has been going through a lot. Anyway, that was all for today. This is DhadzaD, the former dancehall artist, former secular artist, if I'm not mistaken. And don't get me wrong there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, that was all for today. Like I said, thank you also for tuning in. Thank you for watching my videos. Kutusa zongo miss anything on my channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button. And it, like I always are asking you people to do, thumbs up if you like the video, and also share with your relatives, share with anyone that you think you will be able to watch my videos. Alright, until next time, I'll be back again as usual with another interesting stories, another interesting trending, another interesting news. And thumbs up. Bye bye.